look out for me. I'm going nightmare mode. Oh man, oh, this ain't night mode. This isn't nighttime mode. It's nightmare mode. We're having bad dreams. We're waking up our parents. We're saying, hey, can I sleep in your bed tonight? I had a really bad nightmare. And then our parents begrudgingly say, ugh, fine. And they get annoyed at their annoying kid always getting scared of their dreams. Alright, it's just a dream. And my answer to that, everything, everyone, every single dream particle. You're gonna get in a car crash. You're gonna die. Or maybe you're not gonna die. Maybe you're gonna write a little story and save your wife. And then you're gonna get to the end and you're gonna be like, that's it? That's the end? Maybe there's more end if you collect all the pages and you become a real nightmare boy, but there's only one way to find out. Right? I'm transforming. Oh no, it's all coming apart. It's turning into a nightmare. It's a nightmare, man. All right. Now, see if I continue the game, you'll see where I am, which is like at the end of the game, which I've already done this. I don't need to do it again. I gotta get all these missing pages though. Alright, quit to main menu. New game. Nightmare. Yes. It's okay. Now,
Stephen King once
yeah,
wrote that
Stephen
nightmares
King.
exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one.
Why shouldn't there be? I feel like there should be an explanation. Even if it's, like, never revealed. That's more interesting. To have an explanation, but to never, like, outright tell the reader and or the characters what that reason is. Like, you have to speculate. You have to, you know, do a bit of work yourself. That keeps you interested. But, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm the one with the unvivid imagination.
Even by my standards. So yes,
wow.
It began with a dream.
I bet you this guy has some crazy standards. Crazy taxi.
I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there.
Ooh, nice hit. You killed me, Mr. Riderman. It's alright, buddy. Hey, thanks for hitting me with your car. I was trying to do an insurance fraud thing, but then you kind of just killed me, so I guess it's not really fraud, nor am I getting any insurance because I'm dead. Hopefully my family, loved ones, or people I knew will get some kind of insurance. Is that a thing? Death insurance? Did I get that? Oh, man.
Suddenly, his body
that always seems like a funny thing to me, to get like life insurance. Like,
I was in shock from the crash.
like I want like an exact number of how much my life is worth. All right. No. Also, like, come on, Alan Wake. You have this whole like. I don't know. Is more going to be revealed to me if I do the nightmare stuff? I don't know. Here, let's check. Manuscript. Okay. Alright. So, episode 1, Nightmare. Wake fights a taken with light. Okay. So, there's a whole lot of episodes. Statistics. Bring up my stats. Ooh, 156 kills with a revolver, 100 kills with a shotgun, 45 with a hunting rifle, 4 kills with vehicles. Wow, I gotta get those numbers up. Alright, so I'm missing like 30 manuscript pages, 34 to be precise. Missing 30 coffee thermoses. The can pyramids that you can knock over, they are a thing. I figured that out too late. Chest found, 17 out of 30. Wow. Radio shows found 10 out of 11. TV shows found 13 out of 14. Signs found 11 out of 25. Alarm clocks found. Cardboard standees found. Night Spring video games found. Huh. Well, I don't know, man.
I knew there was something important waiting for me there.
Should I be pulling up a guide that's like, hey, where's all the fun stuff in Alan Wake's silly little adventure?
I'd have to find another way to the lighthouse.
Also, are you telling me we don't have any kind of like fun stats? There's no like how many times you died or like what's killed you the most or I was hoping for some of those stats because I was gonna be like at least like 4 of my deaths early on were just me being like, hey, come kill me, and then the guy kills me. I'm like, whoa, that guy really killed me. It's amazing. But yeah, all right. Yeah, let's see what the collectibles guide looks like for this game. All right. Yeah, let's see. So, dude, there's just like too much, man. Oh, I kind of wish I had done this the first time, but well, now we gotta live and learn. There's no skipping of the cutscenes? This is gonna suck.
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder? You think you're God? You think you can just make up stuff? Play with people's lives and kill them if they get
Look at me. I'm real sick.
your deadline. Damn.
I realized that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
How does it feel to die by the hands of your own creation?
Not great, man. Feel like Oedipus Rex's dad. I don't know. That's like the only bit I can think of with like parent killing child killing parent. Parent killing child. That's rough, buddy. That's real tough. Alright, yeah. I don't think it's until you get the gun that like to worry about for now.
This way, this way! Hurry!
Mr. Wake, it's me. Play Stewart, remember? Quickly, get inside. There's no time to lose.
I do not remember you. I thought you would like show up at some point, but no, you don't.
Oh no!
Sorry, Clay. You're dead, buddy.
Stop! No! Damn it, die! No! No!
What a cowboy. Just like holding his gun like that. Like pow pow. Like he looks like Han Solo. Like the Han Solo shooting pose.
There was no way out.
What a sophisticated curse.
Cabin was a death trap. I had to get out.
Do you? Do you have to get out? Tom the Poet. Tom Singh. The diver. Or Tom Zane as the diver. Barbara, what's her face? Jagger.
You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only safe there. Well done. I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
No.
Follow my light. You coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing. The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light.
Man, this game is like really interesting the first time, but the second time is just like, I know this.
Away.
Oh, me? Getting zapped by the light? Huh?
You did it.
Gun me, man. Gun me.
No longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
Now you'll...
Good. You've done well. Remember what I've taught you. That is all. I will give you back your dream now.
Yeah, give me back my dream.
In the nightmare, a terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
You're gonna let me hit those cans, right? Now that I know that they're a thing. There we go. Alright. By the way, shout out to Polygon for actually having like a good, well-made guide. I always hate it when you go on something like IGN or something and their guides are just like formatted terribly and like they're hard to navigate. Polygon is like, here's the guide, here's like pictures, here's like describing what like happens beforehand, you know? Like the second coffee thermos is encounter and defeat a small group of enemies and check the box on the nearby power pole to find a flare gun just after that pole, and to the right, stairs descend to a concrete bunker. From the top of the stairs, you can see the base of the thermos resting on a crate, you know? Okay, and then coffee thermos number 3 is after you outrun a tornado. I wish there was like more of like a checklist for him, where it's just like, oh hey, like you go to like stats here or something, be like, hey, you found like all the coffee thermoses in this chapter or something like that.
You led me this way, and now I'm gonna kill
Ah, there it is. Alright, man. Ah. Yeah, here's the flare gun, then here's the stairs you gotta descend. Okay. Get away from me, darkness. I'm a champion of light.
just like
Sure I am, boys. Sure I am.
I can keep this up forever.
Yeah, look at that. There it is. Have I mentioned how nice this guide is? I like a guide that's like this. Alright, I made it to the lighthouse. Oh man, I'm pretty hooked now. I want to know what happens. I want to find all the manuscripts and all the additional details. I want to know the full story of this game, and then I want to buy Alan Wake 2 and play that. It's the only way, man. It's the only way to be.
He's here.
Who's here?
Wake up.
Aw, wakey wakey.
Baby, just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
What,
Cheer up,
you
handsome.
jerk.
We're here.
God, Alan Wake is so unlikable. God, do I not like him in this game. He's not likable, is he? Bright Falls. The real-life inspiration for Night Springs, fun fact. Also, you have fresh seafood, but, you know, only fish and shrimp. No clams, no chowder, no lobster. Oh, I would die for some lobster right about now.
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
I refuse.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear.
Damn yuppies. This guy doesn't like me because I have a beautiful wife. So, is there like anything if you don't go up to like the old man?
Alan, before I miss the shot.
No, I refuse. I wonder if the game will just like fail. Just like you failed to pose for Alice.
Come on, Killjoy. For me, please. Pretty please. I'll make it up to you later on.
I'm sorry, Alice. I'm sorry. I'm being evil. I'm evil Alan Wake. Which is just like normal Alan Wake, but he's even more of a jerk to his like really nice and kind wife.
One picture won't kill you. By the railing, next to the old man.
Dude, it's killing me. Not having the picture is killing me. Oh god, I feel so bad for her. She's got
Fine.
this.
You win this round. No tour shots on the ferry. Then I'll get one of you yet.
Aww.
Yeah?
Hey, bestseller. How's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah. We just got it.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word, and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. Just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
Aww.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
I feel so bad. I
We're
feel
here.
like such a
Come
jerk.
on, let's get back to the car.
No, I refuse. I will not be getting back to the car.
Let's see who has the last laugh. Okay. Good day to you too.
Come on, Slowpoke. You get the full service here. I've made all the arrangements. I drive the car. I'll even carry the bags. All you have to do is drag your cute butt into the car and enjoy the ride.
Yeah, sounds like you've got a lazy bastard for a husband.
You do. It doesn't sound like
Yeah,
it.
but I
She
gotta
does.
Come on, you lazy bastard. Let's go.
I don't like Alan Wake, dude. I don't like him. He's a jerk, and I'm kind of mad that he gets like a happy ending. Like it's all a lie, right? Like that's why I'm doing the nightmare mode, is because I want to find out that he didn't actually get a happy ending. He's like James Sunderland being tortured for all his terrible things he's done by being a bad husband. All right? Listen, buddy, I don't care how sick your wife is. You gotta not murder your wife, dude. All right? Fellas, question. Is it hard not to murder your wife? Because you play every horror game and every,
Let's get back to the car and drive to the town. We're here.
like horror protagonist, man, is always killing his wife. He's always like, honey, I'm home and here to kill you. It's like, what are we doing here? Alright, let's
We
skedaddle.
need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us.
Oh, man.
I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes?
Sure.
And then I can make a joke about how you could fill me up, and then you could think about
Thank
it.
you for coming here with me.
I love
Think
you,
about
so
that
go
joke.
on. I'll promise to behave.
I don't believe you, Alan. I think you're a nasty, nasty little man.
I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God! I am your biggest...
Wow, there's really no skit
fan.
cutscene
I know
option,
people say
huh?
that all the time, but I
Jesus
really
Christ.
am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl?
Mm.
Oh, of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I've got all your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for
Do
you.
me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox.
Don't go in
Do
there.
it myself, but
You can hurt
both of
yourself
my
in the
legs
dark.
have gone to
I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find Stuckey, to get the key and get out his... Hello?
I'm
Mr. Stuckey?
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
never trust anyone who insists. She insists, huh? I'm Dutch Vanderlyn, by the way. That's a fun little fact about me.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you all right?
The Andersons, they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up.
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights,
Oh,
just in
man.
case.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
Oh man, the darkness got him.
That diner was a real nut house.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Batman here on PBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years. Not since my last book.
Bah. This part's gonna get me copyrighted, Alan Wake. Whatever.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night.
Let me skip the cutscenes, damn you. Oh, you can! You gotta hit circle. Feel like such a fool now.
It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right.
All
Don't
right.
worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
Alright, let's go.
Are you sure you read the directions right? It's nothing like in the brochure. It said near the lake, not on it.
Yeah, well, we're getting all cool. It's the bird leg cabin. But it's not a leg, it's a foot. Alright, let's wait for my wife. Have wife. Life good. Kill wife. I forget what the full meme is, but it's just so funny to be like, have wife, life good, kill wife, now life sad. It's like, don't kill your wife, man. It's
Here we
pretty
go.
obvious.
Let's take a look inside.
Oh, isn't it like ride wife?
It's dark in there. We need lights. Can you figure out how to get the power on, honey?
It sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before. Hello? Anyone here? The cabin looked like a time capsule from the 60s, or even earlier.
That's cute.
For a moment, the oppressive feel of the nightmare I had seen on the ferry returned.
Oh.
Damn.
Look at that. A little bit of foreshadowing I missed out
I needed
on
to get the
because I'm
power
an
running in
eager
the cabin.
beaver.
There had to be a fuse box or a generator somewhere on the island.
It's Zane, the diver. And I am a deep sea diver, and I've been underwater a long time, but I can't remember which one's wetter.
The island
something.
had once been the site for a love story.
Oh.
Maybe it would be that
Check
again.
out Diver by Wunderbar. Good song. I like Wunderbar. Pretty good.
Alice had told me about Cauldron Lake Lodge. The old building used to be a hotel, but these days it was no longer open to the public.
Yeah, it's now like a mental institute. The music is quite nice. I like the music a lot in this game.
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
Alright, I'm pretty sure I got both coffee thermoses.
settling in.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing. Have fun.
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here.
Nice classic bit. You're gonna catch me standing here for hours on end. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, okay. Sorry, I panicked for a minute. I thought I wasn't live. No, I am. Cool. But I'm panicking about a completely separate thing. And that's the fact that I gotta look at my first live stream with this game. Well, it took me like 30 minutes to get off the boat. I got here like an hour in. How long has it been now? It's been half an hour. Okay. All right.
Alice? Honey?
The Deerfest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one.
Okay. I thought it'd be kind of funny if you didn't talk to him. He wouldn't know that you were there.
I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
No, I don't like surprises.
Surprise.
Oh, Snapple!
What is this?
You really speed run the heck out of this game.
Maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past.
Damn it, Alice.
Damn it, Alice. You're being such a kind and attentive wife. How dare you try to help me? I hate you. My dumb wife, always caring about me and trying to do nice things for me.
Now you want to get me committed?
No.
You think I'm insane, don't you? You think I'm crazy and I fly off the handle and I yell at you over nothing. And you have a deathly fear of the dark, and I'm not even going to care about that right now. Because god damn it, Alice, you gave me a typewriter. You gave me a gift and you're trying to make me write because I'm a writer. I'm Alan Wake. Ah, I hate you. I hate my wife. Oh, God. What an annoying spoiled brat. Always, like, wanting her husband to, like, care about her. Oh, God. My wife, man. Oh, Jesus. It's so hard being Alan Wake. Oh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm the most unluckiest dude in the world. I'm a successful writer who's famous enough to get recognized. Ah, God. It sucks being me, huh? Alright.
The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out.
Oof.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
Sorry, honey. Honey, I'm busy standing here and not doing anything, so you could, like, relax. That would be wonderful. Alright, anyway. Look, honey, I'm texting Barry, okay? Alright, once I'm done texting him about how awful my wife is. Oh, God. Can you believe it, man? She got me a typewriter. What a jerk, man. Alright. I know what to do this time, birds.
What the hell?
What the H? Birds. They're coming for me. They'll come for you next. Look out for the birds.
Alice?
Ah!
Oh no!
Keep going, Alice. Wake up.
Alice?
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
Alright. Down we go. Me and you, Mr. Wake. Me and you. Alright. You know, I will say, another nice thing about this polygon guide I'm using to like track my collectibles. The manuscripts are all like numbered correctly, you know? So it's like, which one am I missing? I'm missing number 4. So I just gotta like scroll down to manuscript 4 and I'll see it. Alright, now I'm pretty sure I got like the next kind of 2 or 3 collectibles.
Hello?
Cause yeah, you come here and you get
Hello?
the
Someone
pages
there?
from Zane. Or from yourself in the future. I don't know how it works.
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
Alright. I'll be on the lookout.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
Come on, buddy. You know that's not gonna work.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Oh, here we go. Rose is a fan.
Barry took another sip of the heavenly coffee. He grinned at Rose. Surely this was love. Rose gushed on breathlessly. The new one will be a masterpiece, I know it. You must tell him not to listen to the trolls in the forums saying Departure will never get finished. He should take his time and make it perfect. I can wait.
Wait, so Departure isn't finished yet? I thought it was finished. Didn't we see him on the TV talking about Departure? And there's like the co-host who's like, "You son of a bitch, you killed Alex Casey." And Alan Wake is just like, "Yeah, gladly. I loved killing that guy. He sucked." Hold on, yeah, now I'm kind of curious. I don't know. I don't think this game counts. Or this guide. I don't think this guide has, like, all the collectibles. I don't know, maybe it does. Maybe I'm missing it, but, you know. Let's see. So. Yeah, it's kind of weird that this guide I'm using does not have the nightmare pages. That's somewhat concerning, because it's like, I don't want to miss out on anything. I don't know, maybe it'll kind of be obvious as like a treat.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an Hey! Hey, you! There's been an accident. I need help. Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Oh, hell.
Carl Stuckey. Pleased to meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square. Fair and square.
Alright. There's definitely a flaw with this polygon guide. Okay, here we go. Which one is this? Okay, so, yeah, okay.
Two birds? Incontestably proven health! Presence. See the sights? Keep those cholesterol levels down.
Alright. Gotta get in here.
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stuckey would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
Okay, so next future page is on the
Trying whooping. It's the latest thing.
Yes.
Great Falls Sheriff Station.
Hello? Hello?
One stone.
Wow, would you look at that?
I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick. Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
Ah.
The dark forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
It's Rabbit City.
Is it? Okay, nice try, pal. Alright. Okay, so you head uphill to find Shack here. Yeah. Where I've already found that. Yeah, Rose daydreams about Wake. So, hey, do you mind if I say this about a game? But if you have a game that requires the use of a guide, I think it's a bad game. Like, I don't know, you don't have to handhold the player necessarily, but if you're like, oh, you gotta go to this specific thing and do this specific thing, then I think that kind of sucks, man. You know? Okay, so apparently going to the left. You reach a river you cross by walking over logs and rocks. Page is at the end of this path on the other side of the river.
When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head.
Oh, Alan. Oh, Allie.
What the hell was that? When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Also, first death. Keep track of that. I got 1 death so far. All right. I you know, I was thinking about it. I was like, I feel like I should have been able to Says the thermos is at the end of this, right? There's like a tree to the left here. Yeah, if the coffee thermos is around here, it's like... I don't know, I don't think I'm missing this one, but I could be wrong. There's definitely a manuscript page here that I have to find. Now that one is Bear's Arrival. Okay. So yeah, I can only assume I've found this. So what's after that? Manuscript page, which I've gotten. And then there's a box somewhere around. Okay, next one is behind the gas station, but I gotta find this one. A little while later, you reach a river you cross by walking over logs and rocks. The page is at the end of this path on the other side of the river. Okay. So I have to get to the other side of the river.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
Yeah, there it is. Now this is new.
For a long time, the dark presence had been weak, sleeping. Nothing but a half-forgotten nightmare or a shadowy flicker in the corner of an eye in the forest at night. Not real enough to properly exist, and yet too evocative to fade away completely. Now it was waking up. The rider like a fly caught in a spider's web, each jerk and kick vibrating the strands that led deep into its lair. It was aware of him now, and it could use him. All he'd need was a little incentive.
Yeah, there we go. Now we're getting some new context. Alright, so... Okay. I think I've got everything. Next part I gotta look out for, gas station. Oh, you almost got me. Nice job. Okay, that got me. Oh, there we go. That's nice. Alright. Okay, I gotta find a ladder that puts me up on top of a bunch of piles of logs. Yeah, here we go. I think I missed this one the first time around. Oh, there it is. Ah. Oh, look at that. I completely missed this. And now, no. Stats. Yeah, just found 18 out of 30. Wow. He's beauty, he's grace. Hopefully he doesn't fall flat on his face.
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
Okay, so when you reach the broken stairs area, look near their base to find a power box with a blinking red light. Power
I couldn't
box
stay here.
with
There had to be a way to
red
get up
light.
there.
Look at the nearest pile of logs and head around its side to find a thermos sitting on a mossy boulder. Is this it? Have I already gotten this thermos? It would be nice if the game told me that. Well, there's nothing here. Oh, okay. So this.
There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
I can't help but feel like you're
With all
referring
this
to
forestry
like
equipment around,
here.
there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be there, so I already got that one. Oh no, not 3 dudes. Whatever shall I do about these 3 dudes? Light. Oh, look at that. Okay, I already got that one. But you know what I don't have? A shotgun. Oh. Sorry, I kind of just thought we went into a cutscene. I didn't have to do anything else. Listen, I'll be honest with you. This should be a cutscene. That's not a puzzle. I get it. It's all for, like, realism and stuff, but who cares about realism, man? I would rather play a fun game over a realistic game any day of the week. But, see? It's like, how is this even realistic, huh? Physics don't work. There's no such thing as physics. They made it up for video games. Oh, man. God, Alan, you gotta put some more pounds on, my guy. You're too light. Yeah, there we go. I don't know what this does, but it's something. I mean, I'd noticed the cans stacked up. I didn't know that you had to shoot them. And then here's a radio show to find. I already found this one.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spin.
There we go.
The forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio.
There we go.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no coat. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is... Food.
Alright, cool. So this is a safe haven. Head to the cliff and follow it left to find a coffee thermos that should be like right around here, I think. God, this game is so dark, it's hard to see even in the screenshots where things are. Is it here, maybe? Look, fellas, we can relax. I'm just a silly guy. Alright. Don't worry about the TV in the gas station. It's all fine. Alright. Pass the next spotlight and supply box. Drop down to a construction area. And head left. Sorry, this is probably pretty boring to watch. But, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's fun in one way. Seeing a man reduced to this. Reduced to using guides. Ow! Asshole! But yeah. A gamer of my caliber shouldn't be brought down this low to this level. That way yonder. I think I found this one. I remember finding this one. Might as well grab it again just cause. So if I say check my stats, hold on, I gotta check my stats. Okay, yeah, so I haven't found any new chests. But I found like 3 already, so off to a good start.
Touch salad, though. A man like me needs a hefty meal. That's for today.
You can just eat a lot of salad, man. It's alright. You can eat salad and something else. I know, revolutionary. You don't have to just eat one thing for your meal. See you guys. Alright, thanks for the 9 out of 11. Hey, 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 hey. Relax, mister. Calm down. Can't go around stabbing people. It's not right. It's not healthy. It's not productive. TV show. Open that up.
Science. It bestows
As you might, it can be dangerous. It requires patience. Even with the engine takes hours to cool from its tools.
Come on, big man. What are you so afraid of, huh? Listen, you're a beautiful guy. Nothing wrong with being in the light. The people, they want to see your pretty face. They want to go, oh, is that Stucky with his nice, beautiful, good-looking face? Alright, that's what everyone's thinking, man. I'm just telling you the truth.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reach the lights of the gas station alive.
Yeah, this is where the coffee thermos is. Also, I find it kind of funny that, like, you kill, like, 10, 20 people on your way down, and it's like, oh, Stucky, I had to kill Stucky. And it's like, just because that guy had a name and you knew it, doesn't mean that, like, it makes, like, all the other people you killed any less of people. I mean, they all kind of look the same, so I don't know what's going on there, but...
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
Okay, yeah, so there's this one here. And there's a coffee thermos around here. Before entering the gas station, take a detour along the road leading downhill from the gas station. Yeah, I think I did find that one. Oh. Okay.
I had to get inside the gas station to find a phone to call for help.
Hold on, though. This is where the bonus manuscript page is.
Toby knew the smell. It was the man. The nice man who always gave him treats and never got tired of playing with him. Toby wagged his tail in excited anticipation and gave a joyous bark. Then there was another smell. A wrong smell. And it was alien enough to stop Toby in his tracks. Confused, he growled deep in his throat. The wrong smell came from the nice man. Blind animal terror pierced the dog's brain an instant before the axe followed suit.
Wow. So that's all the pages, right? Yeah, look at that. Every single one. Nice to see. So yeah, I definitely got that coffee thermos down there. So, yeah. Let's watch a TV show.
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
Keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Bah, I'm back. Sorry about that. If you couldn't tell, I left to use the restroom. And I'll tell you what, every time I come out of the restroom and I look in the mirror, uh, and it's not, there's just like a door in between like my mirror and my bathroom, so like someone can use the mirror and somebody can use the bathroom at the same time if you want. But I'm alone, so that doesn't really happen. But yeah, every time I look at myself in the mirror, I kind of always forget how big my beard is. Like 90% of my life, I don't think about how beard my big is, or what. I said that backwards. How big my beard is, and I like every time I see myself in the mirror, I'm reminded, oh yeah, I have like a huge beard. like I don't know. I just like stopped shaving my beard after a while, and now after like literal years, it is like all the way down to like my stomach almost. But yeah, because like unless I like look down or I go to grab my beard, I don't think about the fact that I have like a big long beard or a bunch of big long hair as well. Uh, anyway, aren't we supposed to find a phone in here, Mr. Wake? There it is. Gotta use that hotline.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker.
I'm Alan Wake. Listen.
I love her just hovering over her gun. What, are you gonna quick draw him to death, lady?
On Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station.
Also,
okay?
it's so funny that it's like she sees that he's visibly injured. It's not until he collapses to the ground that she's like, okay, maybe I shouldn't be prepared to shoot this guy.
She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
Do you know that though, Mr. Wake? I guess you do. You did write this whole thing after all. Bird Leg Cabin is gone, even though it shouldn't have been named Bird Leg. It should have been named Bird Foot, like Bigfoot. Whoa, hey.
On Alan Wake.
No copyright music. I'm gonna have to mute that. Well, I don't have to, but it's like, who knows? Maybe people will be like, oh, have you seen Postmodern's Alan Wake stream? It's so good until like a couple hours in where he gets tired and he stops talking. But until then, the guy was pretty funny. I enjoyed it.
Straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
The sheriff took me to the lake, Alice. My wife was a lake named Alice. Hey, pastime. Yeah, 2 years ago. So how old are you, Mr. Wake? How old are you? I still don't know. It confuses me. Because he looks like middle-aged, but he's like tinier, right?
Honey.
Like, look at him. He's smaller in the past.
How was it?
Maybe it's just the fact that he doesn't have his tweed jacket.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
His tweed jacket really, like, fills out his figure.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Also, this is like a crazy apartment. Like, you gotta be Mr. Moneybags. I don't know, it's so funny because, like, I don't know, maybe I just haven't noticed it, but I feel like the game hasn't brought up the fact that it's like, why is everyone, like, so keen on getting Alan to write again? Like, almost everyone in his life is like, oh, dude, you gotta write more. But, like, he already wrote, like, a really famous book series where he gets, like, recognized and people know him and he's on TV getting interviews. So it's like, is he not good? Like, I don't know. That's an insane amount of books. How do you even get those books on the top, Alan Wake? Do you have time to be reading all those books and writing your own books? What are all these books for? Why do you have so many books? I don't buy it. All right. You see, if you just had this, I'd buy that. I'd buy. Oh, okay, that's all those guys' books. But then you come over here and it's like, oh, okay. Like, I don't know. Maybe the fact that not all of them are filled in kind of points to the fact that, like, this is his and his wife's book collection. But it's like, that's too many books. How do you read that many books? I just don't believe it. And now, here's the thing. So, if you have a bookshelf, do you buy books just to fill out the bookshelf? Like, is it just like, oh, hey, I've bought books? Because, like, I don't know. I feel like that would be, like, a really funny bit. Where it's like somebody has, like, a bookshelf, and, like, you go up to it and it's, like, a whole bunch of different books, and they're all, like, hardbacks. But then you, like, take off, like, the cover, and, like, they're actually all the same books. Or actually, even funnier, they're just blank. They're just a bunch of blank books. Alan? How did you just do that? Whoa. This guy's supernatural. Look at him. Look at him. Look at his powers. Now this is a real power fantasy. This is how you do it.
I just finished those cover
Video
mock-ups.
games.
They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Dude, I could not stand being in a relationship like this. Like, a relationship that just feels so, like, generic. I'd lose my mind. I don't know how I do in, like, most relationships, to be honest with you. You know? I don't think they're really my thing, necessarily. But it's like, oh, man. If I'm just, like, always with a person, like, pretty much constantly, they keep saying, like, cliche things, and I say cliche things back to them, I'd lose my mind. I'd be like, what are we doing? What is this? Who are you? I don't get it. It's not real. I don't believe it. Hey, radio.
The continuing freezing rain and heavy snowfall have necessitated a winter storm warning in the entire tri-state area. People are advised to stay indoors as many roadways are already closed, and city officials are not expecting snow crews to keep up with the weather. We're now on the third day of the blizzard, and the weather is not expected to clear up anytime soon.
Wow, look at that. So there's a blizzard going on, and you just, like, casually came home with groceries, Alan? Man, city's pretty cool. Where I live, there's even, like, a hint of, like, something bad happening. Just, like, every grocery store has, like, everything bought out, and, like, you're allowed to get nothing. There's nothing left for you. There's only scraps, and what scraps there are, they're fought with blood. No, but they are bought with blood, metaphorically. If you consider, like, work and sweat to be blood, metaphorically. Well, what about these guns, man? What's up with your, like, golden, like, 2D guns? Are they real guns? Are they for show? Did you get, like, a prize? Ah, yes. Let us give you the dual-wield golden guns for having a book that has people shooting each other. Oh, man, you had the best people shooting each other in the best of ways. Those are my golden guns I got for writing about shooting people good.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan? Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey. Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
You okay?
Okay. I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
Yeah, before we go into this
It's
cutscene.
true what they say about the fall and the sudden.
Alright, yeah, I don't know, it's weird that, like, for the previous... Oh, I'm missing a bunch of pages. Huh. I didn't realize I was missing so many pages. Jeez. But yeah, I was gonna say, it's kind of funny how... I don't know, it's weird that, like, Rose talks about how the departure hasn't been finished, but yet wait, did he, like, write for the departure to be finished? So he finished the departure after his, like, writing block, and he's, like, in the middle of his writing block before he goes to town, so he hasn't finished the departure yet? I don't know. Because, like, 2 years ago, he's writing about the departure.
It's just... especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay.
Oh man, hey honey, I was having a really tough day and like this thing really scares me and like I don't like it and it's really awful. Hey, I love you. Fuck off! What do you mean? I don't care about that. Jesus Christ.
If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up.
Writer boy?
Seriously.
Oh yeah, writer boy. Go on, write your stories, huh, you little writer boy. Ooh, the present day in Bright
How do you
Falls.
feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that?
No, I just got in a car crash. I'm fine. I also have weird hallucinations and I think I'm going crazy, but it's fine.
My headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but
I mean, you
you've obviously
could.
been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
All right. Well. This guy's so real. I love like just
believe you'll
doing
find the sheriff
songs
in her
to
office.
myself.
Just go down the corridor.
Yeah, or what? You're gonna arrest me? No, you're not, because you're not a cop, alright? Nobody here is a goddamn cop. Except for me. I'm a cop. I'm Max Payne. I forget what game I'm in.
You're good to go, Mr. Wake. Sarah's probably waiting for a chance to talk to you.
Yeah, whatever, man. I gotta go talk to Emily at the foundry or whatever. And then I gotta have like an upside down pyramid, like say stuff to me that I don't understand, but I do understand because I understand the words, but like the audio is just like muddled garbage.
The
Where it's
sheriff
like,
wanted to see you in her office.
But it's like, this is the board. You have to find/kill the thing.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
My phone. I don't need it. It's fine. Mr. Wake? Where are you going?
I'll be sure to take care of it.
Your phone, Mr. Wake?
Just in case.
Oh, man.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the parade float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsals today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, Roger.
What am I just supposed to get down there? Drink it like it's a water fountain? Hey, could I get a little plastic cup?
We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up.
Man, when a cop asks you a question, do not look away and think to yourself like, oh man, how am I gonna lie about all those crimes I did? I didn't do a single thing. I was too busy not committing crimes.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. It's stupid, pal. We're watching you.
Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the light?
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street.
Oh, not Main
told
Street.
Me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station.
Alan, I'm trying to listen to the radio.
In an abandoned car.
Folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting. The big day's almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
But it's fun to play with guns. I enjoy gunplay. Alright. Where are we going now? This way yonder. Give me that manuscript. Okay, got that one already.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business. Barry?
Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. Oh, I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making.
Hey, buddy, could you stop sleeping? I'm trying to watch a TV show here.
It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure you that my staff has been reprimanded.
Tor and Odin never caused any trouble to anyone when they were still living at their farm.
Indeed. All we can do is to slow down the progress of their dementia.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No.
Also, I thought this guy was gonna be a villain. I thought Hartman was gonna be a villain. He's a villain in the DLC for a different game made by the same studio, Control.
That sounds perfect.
But like, he shows up for like all like 5 minutes in this game. Like, Alan Wake punches him in the face, and then there's like one more scene with him, and then he gets taken by the darkness, and that's literally it.
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Hey, nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
Seriously, Mr. Wake, you are insane.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that
It's so funny that like when he says certifiable, he means like certifiably insane. But if you just read that out of context, it's like, oh, he thinks I'm credible. Like you would assume that's what he meant by that.
Somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
It's evil.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
Also, I assumed it was a dog, and it is a
I
dog.
come here to rent a cabin where I can wait till
This
midnight.
is not her fault. She's a very nice girl, and more importantly, a
And
fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you.
whoa, that actually means a lot. When was this game made? What kind of internet do you folks get up here? All right, it's definitely past 1998.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do you
and everything's
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
Wait here, we'll talk about your problematic use of language when referring to mentally insane people. Okay. Sorry, I had to make sure there wasn't a loot. There wasn't a coffee thermos or a script.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster.
Hey, man.
You gotta talk to the cops.
You gotta keep
She's
your
my
voice
wife,
down.
And it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing. Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
I wonder if Barry shows up in the second game. You know, it's really weird. I've heard, like, a lot of good things about the second game, and, like, of course I've seen, like, the most iconic moment from it, which is, like, the musical number. Spoilers. But this game also has a musical number. It's just a bit different. But like, I know nothing about that game. Like, I know literally zero. Like, there's like a little bit I know, like some vague amount that I'm aware of, but other than that, I know nothing about it. So it's really fascinating playing this game. Which, like, is this game different than how it was originally? Because, like, playing through this, it feels like it's faithful to, like, the PS3 version. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's, like, a bunch of things that have changed. I don't know. Either way, I guess we'll go ahead and head on out here.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air.
Yeah.
A guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it? If there's no proof, it's pure bullshit. Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
Al, come on! I mean, okay. Okay, maybe something weird happened to you, okay?
Well, thanks for the heartfelt vote of confidence.
All I'm saying is you gotta throw me a bone here, bestseller. What would you think if it was me? There's no way you should be going out at midnight with a gun.
No one asked you to come here, Barry. Either work with me on this or go straight back to New York. Your choice.
It's insane that Barry just sticks around with this crazy dude. Like, I don't know, man. Yeah.
Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. This is not a goddamn
So
debate,
meek.
Barry. I'm going to Lover's
Oh,
Peak.
man.
He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
Wow, I didn't even register that he referenced Deliverance the first time. So, does Barry say something about that? Like, hey Al, what are you doing? Turning out the lights. I was like, oh man, I wonder what's down that well. It's like, just grass. I don't think that's how wells work. That's just our decorative well. You know. Like, we have running water.
I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Watch the door now.
Alright, look at that. A page I already have.
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. It wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest. I knew I should have
What a
gone to the
car to
cops.
rent.
This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Why wouldn't the cops scare them? They told you not to talk to the cops. If they weren't scared of the cops, they would have told you to talk to the cops. Yeah, go on, talk to the cops. Tell them everything. it's so scary, isn't it, Mr. Wake? So frightening, yes, birds. They remind you of your
Back to the show,
mother.
folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like? My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage. No plan, really. Just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Yes, exactly, Pat. But I'm going to check out the parade, of course. And I'll be one of the pie contest judges, too.
Well, that takes a different kind of constitution.
Oh, yeah. It's my kind of exercise. Now, Doc, you're in pretty good shape.
You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman.
That's right.
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish, especially in Night Springs. Tonight's episode, The Man in the Mirror.
Alright. I'm kind of just having a thought. I'm like, I hope I didn't miss the coffee thermos. Why does this game make me worry about... What? Wait, what am I worried about? Oh yeah, coffee thermoses. I'll be honest, my brain rhymed thermos with service, and I was like, services? What service do I want?
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming!
Please, help me! Can you hear me? Anyone? Please help! Help me!
Hello?
Back here! I'm back here! Mr. Wake? Oh, hell. It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened. The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Sorry, don't mind me. Even though I'm using a guide, I'm like only half paying attention to it because I'm like, oh, what's this one? Oh yeah. I'm like barely paying attention to it.
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Rusty! Rusty!
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
Alright, I found that one. That's pretty good. Oh, this building. Have I been in here? Yes, okay. I went in this building. That's for sure.
I just need hunting licenses.
Well,
something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Please don't feed the animals. Fishing is only permitted for those visitors who purchase a park fishing license. Obey! At all times.
Rusty, no!
Never. Yards. Two bears and wolves never approach any other wildlife closer than 25 yards. Pets must be leashed. Never leave your pet unattended. It is against the law to remove any natural objects or historical items from the park grounds. This includes even rocks you made. Even simple berries.
What happened to you? Did you trip? That was funny.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Al, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Where's the visitor center? Oh, I think it was where I just was. Alright, I see. I'm being a little silly.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
Aha!
Nobody in Bright Falls seemed to know where Al was, but Rose, the waitress at the diner, had seen him. From what Barry could tell, Al pretty much fell off the face of the earth when he left the diner. Rose was just the kind of fan that Al hated, but she really tried to help. She was smart, too, knew a lot about what was going on in the town, knew a lot about Al, even knew who Barry was. Barry liked her. That was no big surprise. When it came to women, Barry and Al rarely saw eye to eye.
Alright. Oh, hey man, I was reading that. Seriously, you guys are like Olympic knife throwers and axe throwers. Yeah, I see that flashing over there. God, so many of these things. Like, you want to put like 50 of them? That's a lot, but all right. 100? Piss off. It's too many. I don't know how you can expect a normal person to get them all. Alright, so I have that one already. Oh. Come on, fellas. Come on, fellas. Just let me through. Hey, fellas. You might not. Do you know who I am? I'm Alan Wake. Yeah, that's right. Alan Wake. Yep, look me up. Bestseller. Alright, New York Times. Oh, man. Alright, excellent. Yeah, okay, so I think I did miss this. Oh, look at that. Alright. Good thing I have this guide open. Because otherwise, I would miss all this stuff. Whoa, hey, fellas! Boys, what are we doing? You wanna get shot? You wanna die? I mean, all blind. I wouldn't if I were you. Alright. Alright, I'm back. Oh yeah, you just jump over.
Shit.
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming. That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
You can see them too?
Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake! You better keep up.
Alright, that was a lot of dudes. That was a lot of dudes all at once from every direction.
Hell, of course I see him. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake! You better keep up.
Ow.
What I got for you? How's that? Fighting me!
Thank you.
Right up these stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun!
No time for back talk. Hold 'em off. Just a little longer. Scare them off.
Whoa.
Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us. Just a little longer. I almost got it. Okay, it's over. Move it or lose it. Oh, you feeling better now, Wake? All cozy and safe. Better get ready. They'll be on us soon.
Me and you at Lover's Peak. Alright, I see. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
This is it, Wake. The last stand. There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
Ow. Dude, shoot the guys. My God, man. You got all this hunter gear on, you got all these guns, and you can't shoot them for shit. You went through so many bullets,
Let's
man.
cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were going to say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're going to bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her and I'll...
You're gonna give me the manuscript, or you'll be sorry.
No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
Oh man, he has such a weird
He had
affectation.
Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
Okay. So is there? If I turn around, yeah. Look at that. Look, game. It's a little rude of you to be like, hey, you can only find this secret if you turn around the direction we have you pointed. It's like, I don't know, man. Is it not bad game design? Like I get it. You know, if you're like a crazy person and or old, you might be like, back in our days, the video game sucked and we liked when it sucked, and that's why we liked it. We liked it because it sucked. It's like, I don't know, man. I think you're just telling yourself that, but you believe whatever you want to believe. Okay, so got that manuscript page. Alright, so apparently, in order to find this one, I gotta travel along the trail through the brush with glowing points that indicate bear traps. Near the edge of the cliff where the trail leads, look to the right to find the can pyramid in the shadows. So, is it this way yonder? Alright, hold on. I really gotta take a look at this. Okay, so near the edge of the cliff.
What the hell? Rusty had warned me about these trees. It hurt like hell. I was stuck.
Hey man, you can't hit me. That's illegal. Tell Sheriff Breaker. So, oh, that is possible. Ow. This might just kill me. There it is. Been looking forever for it. Carney! So what's that trophy for? You have heartlessly knocked over 5 defenseless can pyramids. Wow. Alright, well now that I've found that, near the edge of the ledge where you found the can pyramid, a log has fallen. At its end, you'll find a manuscript on a rock ledge. Oh, is that it? No, that's just like a bit that's glowing for some reason. Ah. Look at that. That's a new one.
Sarah didn't care about the legal threats Wake's agent had made. She let Wake go without argument, because there was something about him she couldn't quite put her finger on, something that reminded her of her father. She didn't think Wake would hurt his wife. Then she thought about the way he waded into Hartman, that hair-trigger rage flaring up without warning.
Oh man, it's a very fair point. It's a fair point, Alan. Why are you so fucking violent, dude? Like, your wife seemed to have liked this guy for some reason, and you take that as, oh, she's cheating on me with him. Like, you're the insane one here, pal. Alright, well, good thing I went back for that. Okay. So I gotta make my way to the next safe haven. Boys, calm down. We can all have a piece of Mr. Wake together as a family. Imagine I pulled it off, though. There we go. I got it eventually. Okay, got that coffee thermos, got that page. What are you guys hiding up here? Nothing? I already did the plane bit.
I had heard the plane fall. It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here. but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
Whoa, dude. You're making me feel very unsafe right now. Very rude. I don't know if you know this, but proper etiquette is you don't just go up to people and stab them. I know. A novel concept in this day and age, apparently, where we're all just stabbing and shooting each other and this, you know, tussling. It's no good. No good. Head along the rocky outcropping, looking over the distant watermill. Wait, yeah, I think I've gotten this one. Yeah. No, I did. I remember this one now. Alan, you got too much momentum, buddy. I don't know why you went that far. You didn't have to go that far. But you went the distance. And I'm real proud of you, sport, but I'm deeply, deeply ashamed of you. How could you do this to me? How could you do this to your mother? Did you think about your poor mother before you did that? No, you didn't, because you're a sexist, Alan Wake. Alright? You have a lovely wife, and you hate her for some reason. I don't get it. There's supposed to be a manuscript somewhere around here. Ow. Rude. Yeah, look at that. A new one.
The logging site was a mess. The modular office had been pushed off the cliff. Deputy Thornton climbed up from the wreckage excited, breathing hard from the exertion. Nobody there. It's weird. Don't you think that's weird? Bored, Mulligan let out a mighty snort. Hell, it's always weird, Thornton. Just a question of sorting out what kind of weird it is this time around.
Wow, that sure is weird, huh? Apparently, also a coffee thermos in the corner of this room. Apparently. Oh, okay. It's upstairs. Ow. Which corner, though? Okay, I think I got this coffee. Because, yeah, it would be, like, here. Alright. Up we go. Oh, this one's tricky. They really trick you good with that one.
Shadows stirred and the wind picked up as I ran through the forest. I felt the dark presence turning its gaze toward me. Then the moonlight was blotted out by dark shadows that raced violently across the ground, moving too swiftly to be natural. Darkness gathered between the trees and melted again to reveal the Taken. No natural path had brought them here.
Wow, that was like the first time I've missed with a hunting rifle, and I just immediately get stabbed by a chainsaw. Nice, nice. Classic, classic. Alright, let's go at it again. Whoa, 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 whoa! Where do you get off being alive? I thought he was dead.
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What am I, crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on. I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods.
There we go. Alright, so apparently in the restrooms. Ah, yeah, there we go. Okay, I got that one.
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
Bah. Apologies. Finally back, folks. All right. Oh yeah, I wonder what the game says like my next trophy I ought to get should be. Boob tube. Nice. Oh. Hmm. Wow, only 1.3% of players have completed the game on Nightmare difficulty. That's pretty crazy. Well, there's a lot of like things you just have to do. Dude, there's a lot, man. Okay, so now that I can drive the truck, gotta head straight through an opening where an enemy appears to reach the road. Then veer to the right and drive until you reach the obstruction. Got him. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. Chest number 8. Hold on. Chill, everybody. Okay. So you gotta reach a concrete barrier and then find a safe haven. Yeah, there we go.
There was no misunderstanding. Cauldron Lake was where Alice and I had stayed. But there was no cabin, and no island. I was missing a week. What had happened to me? What had happened to Alice? I had to get her back. I couldn't face life without her.
Well. Ah. There's supposed to be a safe area around here. Alright, come on, guys. Did we really have to do me like that? Alright. 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 It's like a safe haven I'm missing. Is that it over there? It is. Alright. Cool, I get there, I get a car, I'm all good. Seriously, back up, big man. I would not be coming after me. Hey now. Listen, small fry. I want to be cooked like you. Maybe I want to be fried, but that's just a me thing. There we go. Oh, fantastic. Now that's nice. Alright, so checking it out. I'm only missing the new page. And where is that nasty old new page? It's on the hill leading up to the cabin. Okay. It's in a rather obvious spot. Okay, so there's that.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing. It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need... a week.
It's not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me?
Yes, I get you.
There it is. I've been worried about this one the whole time. Alright.
The dark presence had touched the girl to lure the writer into a trap. Now it was night, and he lay helpless, drugged, lit only by the flickering of the TV screen filled with static. Shadows coalesced in the room as the dark presence leaned close to the writer, ready to touch him again. Back to work, boy.
Yeah, I remember that.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
All right. Gotcha.
You can open the door now. They're gone.
Whoa. He's out around the back?
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour. See you soon.
Previously,
All right, cool. And nothing bad happened.
Kidnapped.
Alice, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her.
You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff.
Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner?
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and, get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Come on, mister. I'll take you to Rose's trailer.
Ho 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 ho!
Just follow me. It's not far.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag. Comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless.
Yeah, anyway.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Hey, this
You
is
guys
really
are
good.
idiots. Like, this is really
Rose.
the dumbest
Yes.
decision you
My
make,
manuscript.
Alan Wake.
I
Even
really
dumber
need
than
I
being like
understand. I know
such
what
an
you mean.
a-hole to
I'm
your
used
wife.
to inspiring you.
Like,
Oh, for
that's
Barry?
like morally
He doesn't
worse,
have
but
anything.
this is like intellectually worse. Like how do you do this? Like, how are you this dumb? Like, of course you're mean to your wife. You're an idiot. You don't know right from wrong. You don't know what is correct and you don't know what is incorrect. You don't know the difference between the two words. You think they're the same, Alan Wake.
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Lights. Turn on the lights. It's pretty scary.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road. My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM.
Hey, Pat, it's Walt Snyder.
What's on your mind, Walt?
Well, I am the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know?
Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
I had a, argument with Danny, Danny, and, then I got in trouble with the law, and, I'm just, well...
I heard something like that, Walt.
Yeah, well, he's, Danny's my best friend, and, they let me on bail today, and now I'm just alone here at the window, waiting, man, and there's something in the air tonight, man.
I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt?
I don't know. Something's gonna happen. I think I better go.
Well, Walt, maybe...
No, thanks, Pat.
Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
How can I be sure?
you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Slane!
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake! Come on! Take it easy! Get after him! Don't let him get away! Move it! Move it! Move it! I'll have you shot if you let him get away!
There! We have the suspect in sight! Okay, Ben. Keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
Oh, damn.
God! Come on, guys! We need to head him off!
Okay, I do have to actually pay attention because I did miss a page at some point. Look at this. This is new.
Rose didn't know how the strange old lady got in her trailer, and she looked wrong somehow. The woman showed her teeth in an approximation of a smile and traced a finger down Rose's cheek. "Pretty girl," she said. Rose felt as if she was falling asleep, but her knees didn't buckle. The crone spoke in a whisper, her words ice cold and dark in Rose's ear.
Wow.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
Come in, Agent Nightingale. This is Sheriff Breaker. Over. Nightingale, over.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
You on the ground. Hold it right there. There's nowhere to run. Freeze!
This is James. Mulligan Thornton, come in. Over. Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. But it was... Hey, what you... Come on. Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over.
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine. Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light. There was no power to the searchlight. Generator conked out. I'd have to see if I could fix it and try again.
Oh, gotta kick it.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
don't remember him saying that the first time I played. Maybe I was just too tired. Or maybe I missed that somehow. Here we go.
What's on your mind, Mill?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. It sounds serious.
I remember this conversation.
Don't sound like no party.
Alright.
Touched by the dark presence, Rose was lost in a dreamland where everything was drawn in black and gray crayons. The old lady had promised her that all her wishes would come true. She would be Alan Wake's muse. She was smiling so hard it hurt her face. She crushed a bottle full of sleeping pills into the coffee. Deep down inside, she was screaming in terror.
Wow. All right.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Still missing that page. Okay.
Let the trash sort themselves out. I'm sorry, but my granddaddy settled in Bright Falls in 1911.
Well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna. Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in. Folks, I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Wake. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Judas Priest!
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for
This
naming
guy
a
just
book
calling
besides
Alan
stop.
Wake like
It was
various
probably
artist
good I hadn't
names
had the
will
chance
never
to
not
tell
be
Maine
funny.
where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
All right. Oh, I could have gotten it too. That's crazy. Back up, boys. Alan Wake, I swear, for the love of Christ, stop turning around unnecessarily. It's almost like a nerf.
There was no sensible reason for the power company to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
tough break.